All right, so for the next video at MFR, hope you guys liked the last one. We got this Evo VIII we're gonna do an electronic exhaust cutout on. So let's get right to it. So right now this Evo has an aftermarket HKS full system on it. We're gonna be taking the rear section of that system off, introducing the stock muffler back onto the front system, and installing the electronic cutout onto that so he can be loud or quiet whenever he wants. Alright, so we got to take off the existing exhaust system. I got to use some WD-40 to get the bolts loose. And then we're going to mock up the original muffler and see what I have to do to connect the dots. We want to keep the original system in the location it was, so we're going to use a jack stand to prop up the front section. All right, there we go. With a little violence, it came off. All right, so the first one was easy. The second one's gonna be a little different method. I'm gonna put this in the scanner, make a PDF, vectorize it, and then draw the image off of the vectorized image and then scale it. So this may not be the right way, but it's the way I found that works the best. Alright, so these are the two flanges that I cut out on the plasma. They've got a little bit of slag around the edges because my plasma cutter isn't, the best thing on the market, but it does the job. Got some fairly good cuts. So now we're going to deburr it, deburr both these flanges, and go ahead and put them on the car and, yeah, weld some pipe between the intersections and then put the cutout on. All right, so you may be wondering why I had to drill these holes out. Well, I used an old CAD file where they weren't the right size. It was just like a starter hole. So I had to go out and drill them out. I'm gonna deburr them, and these will be ready for the exhaust cutout. All right, so here's the finished product with cutout and that mid pipe all completed with this little hanger up there. So this is all done. Now I gotta wire this up to the switch in the center console. And now I've got to put power to that inside the car and mount the switch. All right, we got the interior all back together and put the cutout switch right there. So not in the way, but not completely hidden either. All right, so this is a, not sure what year, Evo VIII, that has a fully built engine with a big turbo on E85, and it definitely has some get out of the way horsepower, or some safety horsepower. We just installed a electronic cutout in the back and put the stock muffler back on. So right now it's stock muffler, and with the flick of a switch we can make it loud. I don't know if you can hear it. It's nice and loud now. It has a giant ridiculous blow off that sounds like any other blow off. And yeah, so this is electronic cutout amazingness. Hey everyone, please like, share, and subscribe. Let us know what you'd like to see next time in the comments, and wait for the next video to come out every week.